This is my 2008 Nissan Altima. It's got the 3.5 in it. And I was doing the power steering pump and I found no good videos on YouTube, so I'm gonna show you what I did to get it out. I left the back bracket in there. This is the old pump. And I left this bracket in. So I'll show you once I get in the car, but you gotta take these two bolts out. And then you're gonna take this bolt out, which is fairly easy to get to, and then these two top bolts out. And I'll show you, like I said, once I get in the car. This one sits right next to the pulley. These ones sit up and out of the way, and then these ones are pretty easy to access from the back, but these two ones are hidden and they're the hard ones to find. And if you didn't know what it looked like, it's kind of hard to figure out. So I'm going to put this in and then kind of point everything out to you on how to do it. Now I'm showing the installation process, and obviously you need to know how to remove it, but it's obviously just the inverse. There's a plate that goes on here that you got to take off, and obviously you got to take the tire off and jack it up. And then you'll see, I don't know if I can get it in there. You'll see that bolt that's sticking halfway out. There's a bolt there, and then there's two thin ones at the top. It's kind of hard to see, but it's up and over that pulley from the bolt. I showed it in the previous video, and then there's two back here. You can see where the open threads are. That's one of them right there, and the other one's up to the left of that. And then there's that bracket on the back that I took off. This one, I left the old one on there because it doesn't really matter. And then those two bolts on the pump go to here. And I just put this one in over here right above the pulley, right above the tensioner in first, just to kind of hold it in there so you don't have to worry about it moving around. And now I'm gonna get these two side ones in, and I'm gonna try to get those two top ones out. And then I gotta tighten the back. There's a nut that goes back here, or a bolt that goes back here that you have to keep loose so the bracket will spin, so you get it in place. And then I tighten that bolt down. Everything is like, these are like 12s or 13s. This is a 16, and then there's 15s mixed in there. For the most part, I just used all wrenches. Some ratcheting wrenches are obviously nice, but I couldn't fit any ratchets in there. So you see, I'm working those two back bolts in right now. I'm gonna leave them just snug for now, and I tighten that back big bolt up, and then I gotta get the two small ones up there, which are gonna be super hard to get threaded in, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Jack helping out with the car. What do we gotta do? All right, these top bolts are the hard ones to get. I'm gonna see if I can point them out. These ones right here. There's one here. Oh, the camera doesn't really pick it up. Then there's one right back here. Dead in from there. See if I can get some light on it. There you go, you can kind of pick the bottoms of the bolts up. They're right in there. Those are the two hidden ones. And I just gotta tighten this one up. I just left everything loose because it makes it a million times easier to get the top ones in. And then the back ones are in right back there that you gotta get in for the back bracket. Those were probably the easiest ones. And then there's a hose on there. You just got a simple clamp, and then there's a banjo bolt for the fitting. I think it was like a 24 or something. I just got a big old wrench on it, popped it free. And now I just gotta put that back on and then throw the belt on. I'll show you that once I get to that point. And then I'll just zip tie the cover up because all my clips are. Now we're putting the belt back on. I already got the belt on. All you gotta know is right here, right where I got the socket. It's a 13. You can spin it, which loosens it. And then right back in here, you can see I got an Allen key. You spin it all the way over, you can get an Allen key in there. And just to loosen it up, to pull it out, you just gotta pop this down and I'll pull the Allen key out, but I can't do it with one hand, so I gotta do that on myself. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna zip tie this cover back on, and power steering works now.